do something.
We have to go, Doctor.
No! I won't leave them. There must be a way.
Those things are killing people. We'll have to get out of here. He just turned into one of them.
The crowd is infected.
Well, he didn't show any of the symptoms.
The process must have accelerated for some reason.
That means there's no way to predict who might be one.
Who knows how it spread? Contact with food, the air. Anyone could be harboring an Odin.
Then how can we stop them?
You don't.
What?
The Odin are here.
Doctor, are you all right? No, not you too.
We possess death in the entire universe.
Doctor!
The Odin are we, and we are the Odin.
No, Doctor, not you. Come on, fight it!
Victor, I'll kill you.
What? Miss Jacobs, get out of here!
This is your fault. I knew your kind would go too far. How much money did they promise you? How much?
Miss Jacobs, please!
Hattie! Hattie! Where are you?
You've ruined everything. Nicole!
Dr. Anthony! Dr. Baston!
Chaos. Truly a thing of beauty.
What? People are dying out there! How can you say something so monstrous?
Why, Chancellor Grat, our world was created out of chaos. To the small-minded, it is something to be frightened of. But to those who understand, it is merely the beginning of greatness.
Greatness? The murder of hundreds of people? Let's see the two of you shot, and then hung!
Is that all?
These are merely the birth pangs of a new world. A world where mankind lives in harmony with nature, and not an abhorrent to it. Do not fear. Everything is going exactly according to plan.
With one small exception. Doctor?
Master.
He answered you.
That's not possible. How did you...
Such a small mind. Doctor, come here.
This wasn't part of the design. What have you done?
Doctor, I can always count on you to be an annoyance. Even this time, when you are completely under my control, you still find a way to muddle things. Release!
Doctor, are you all right?
My word. Most extraordinary.
You see, Chancellor Grat, the Odin answer to me. They are completely under my control.
I remember everything. I heard the murmuring of thousands. And above it all, I heard you.
Of course you did.
I couldn't resist. Every part of me was obedient to the Master without question. How? How did you do this?
I am the master of the Odin.
And what exactly are the Odin?
I invented it!
Don't be ridiculous. Your primitive science couldn't possibly have come up with something so biologically sophisticated.
How dare you? I'll have you know that...
Do be quiet and let the adults talk. I know you had to have tampered with the original research. What did you do?
The Odin themselves.
The Odin? You didn't create them.
No, sadly I cannot take the credit for such a brilliant weapon.
A weapon?
Weapon? What do you mean?
I must admit I've never heard of it before.
Of course you haven't. Believe it or not, there are still some corners of the universe which have not been cursed with your miserable interference. The Odin are from the Hillstar Galactic Prefix. Don't bother trying to think what that might be. It doesn't exist anymore.
You're doing.
Alas, the Hillstar Prefix was its own victim. For hundreds of thousands of years, war raged between the two different sides of the galaxy. Then one day, one side created the Odin. Scattered on the solar winds, their seed landed on enemy planets, mixed with the native life, and rewrote the genetic code. Their entire ecosystem became soldiers in the fight. And in only 7 days, the war ended.
They surrendered.
There was no one left to surrender.
Horrible.
So the neighboring galaxies thought as well. So fearful were they that the Odin would escape or even be turned on them that they destroyed the Hillstar Galactic Prefix and the entire supercluster.
They destroyed themselves as well?
They realized what the Odin meant. Unparalleled power. An unstoppable army to spread across the cosmos. To prevent that, not even a single seed could be allowed to survive.
And yet one did.
The formula did. One of the advantages of time travel.
But what could you do with them? How do you control the Odin? What prevents them from turning on you?
The Odin answered to the master genetic code. In this case, I simply made it my own. This is what makes them such a powerful force. As you know from your own experience, their obedience and loyalty are unyielding, unquestioned. They are the children I have longed for.
And you went to all this trouble just to destroy our world?
Nothing so mundane. You are merely breeding stock. The Odin have a much bigger task ahead of them.
And what might that be?
Oh, Doctor, even you would be impressed with my plans. The Odin will be the new lords of time.
What?
Think, Doctor. My genetic code, coupled with the bodies of humans and Odin, will create Time Lords that will be completely obedient to their master for all eternity. Rassilon had the right idea, but no truly loyal followers. My followers will be mine forever.
So, this was why you could not have me as part of the culture.
The Time Lords I breed here will be purely my own. I need nor wish for any contamination.
I'll gladly take that as a compliment.
Take it any way you want. It will only be a short time before I am able to ship the Odin seeds around the world. I will be hailed as the savior of mankind with my new food product. But it will be their undoing and my exaltation.
I will not let this happen.
You don't have the power to stop me, but you do have the ability to be an annoyance, and I'm on a tight schedule. Therefore, Carly Jacobs.
Carly!
What are you doing? Leave her alone!
That was my plan. Release.
Carly, my child, are you all right?
Carly, what happened to you? What are you doing here?
Mummy? Mummy!
There, my dear. It's over.
Get away from my daughter. You were supposed to be watching her, and you let this happen?
I'm so very sorry, Mrs. Jacobs. I offer no excuse.
I should sue you, calling yourself a doctor, if anything has happened to her.
Have no fear, Miss Jacobs. She is completely unharmed.
Unharmed? How dare you, sir? The trauma you put her through!
Unharmed physically, I meant to say. Her future is now exclusively in your hands. I can't say it's been a pleasant meeting you again, Doctor, but it is always entertaining. Come along, Dr. Baston.
No!
What did you say?
I said no. You're a monster. A devil. This wasn't what we intended, what I intended. The Odin was supposed to be the next step in human development. You've turned them into monsters. I'll have no part of it.
You'll do as I say. I am your master.
I don't answer to you, but you answer to me.
What are you doing?
Dr. Baston, put that down!
You called it a tissue compression eliminator. Let's see how it works on you, Dr. Anthony.
Master! You will call me master!
I'll call you no such thing. I doubt you're even a doctor.
He's a mad scientist.
Shut up! Just shut up! Release everyone! If you can do it for the doctor and that little girl, you can do it for everyone.
Do not waste my time. Now give me the TCE.
Do what I say. I am the master now.
Dr. Baston, I urge you to put that weapon down!
Odin, destroy Dr. Baston.
Call them off! I said call them off! Do it or I'll kill you!
Dr. Baston, don't!
You asked for it.
The Master would never give his weapon to someone else without safeguards.
I simply cannot see what it is you find so endearing about these humans.
I doubt you ever will.
May we never meet again, Doctor.
I share the sentiment.
They're just gonna let him go?
For the moment. We have other priorities.
Where's Daddy? I want to go home.
Quiet, Carly. You people will be in jail for the rest of your lives and hopefully most of the next.
Miss Jacobs, I want you and your daughter to come with me.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Someplace safe. The Odin will not be able to reach you in my TARDIS.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Just get out of our lives. And you too, Mr. Grat. The next time I want to see you will be in court.
Please, I have equipment there already that may be able to save Carly. We already know her genetic code has been compromised. Yours may have been as well.
I have no intentions of letting you experiment on us. Who knows what kind of monster you'll turn us into next. I'm taking Carly to the hospital. Now get out of my way.
Miss Jacobs, please!
Let them go, Doctor. We have to worry about the Master and his Odin.
Carly!
She's over here!
Carly, get away from that Odin!
Mummy!
What?
She's my mummy.
Oh no!
Come on, Carly. Come with me. This way, quickly!
This place is full of them!
Where are we going?
What about that TARDIS of yours? You said it would be safe!
If we can reach it.
What was that?
Somebody attacked that petrol station over there.
I thought the Master said he wasn't interested in destroying humanity, that he needed us!
This is all just a distraction to keep me busy.
You think quite a lot of yourself, Doctor.
I do indeed, young man. But I assure you, it isn't due to a sense of entitlement. The Master is well aware of my scientific knowledge, and that I could very well come up with a counteragent to the Odin given enough time.
Then why doesn't he just kill you and get you out of the way?
He said it himself. He's on a tight schedule, and I am quite difficult to dispose of. So he has provided a number of distractions. The Odin, and Carly herself.
Carly?
He knows I will do everything I can to protect her. That, necessarily, will take time away from concentrating on the Odin.
Fine, then give her to me. I'll keep her safe so you can find a way to deal with these things.
No, Doctor, I want to stay with you.
Don't worry, Carly. I've already failed her once, Chancellor. I will not let it happen again. She will not leave my side.
All right, have it your way. Just let's get going before more of these Odins start popping up.
Master,
What is the status of the final radiation treatment?
just finished. Where have you been?
Occupying my time with an amusing distraction while we waited.
I have distribution lines set up. With your permission, the Odin can begin shipping within days. The cargo containers are already staged to be loaded.
You have done well. Odin! Show me the doctor. I see him. He and his friends have made it to an underground facility. They think they are safe from my many eyes.
Shall we destroy the creature, Master?
No, the Doctor is never more unpredictable than when he is cornered, and I wish to keep him under observation. Let him have his moment of safety. He is playing right into my hands. Now go. We still have much to do.
Master?
We feel like there are 1,000 eyes watching us.
Oh, more than that, likely. Every plant, every blade of grass, even the molds growing in that corner over there, may be part of the Odin. They may have spread so far that even insect life could be compromised.
Then that bad man can see us.
The Master is intimately connected with the Odin. Whatever they see, he sees.
Again, not exactly inspiring confidence, Doctor.
What would you prefer? An honest assessment? Or roses and chocolates?
I could go for a wee bit of the latter about now.
So could I. But we seem to be safe enough for the moment. We've come across no converted humans inside the building.
It doesn't sound like it would take them long to get here once they put their minds to it.
Quite right. So we'd best do what we need to do quickly and move on.
I wish we could have gone to your TARDIS.
I do too, my dear. The streets are not safe enough. Here we'll have to stay, at least for a short while.
And do what? This is hardly a defensible position.
I have never preferred defense, Chancellor Grat. Offense is more to my taste.
Against all those, suicide.
We must merely find out how the Master is able to control the Odin. Once we do, the rest will fall into place.
He already told us. Some Master Gene. Assuming he was telling the truth.
Oh, he was. I assure you. The Master has the second brightest mind in the universe, but his weakness is his ego. He wanted me to know how he did it so he could gloat.
Well, fantastic. We know what he did. So what? We don't exactly have the equipment here to do much about it, unless you happen to have an electron microscope somewhere on your person.
Of course I don't, you impudent young man. We'll have to make do with this.
A magnifying glass.
Yes. Now, be a good fellow and place a sample under the light on that table.
What is it?
A piece of Odin.
Ah,
Oh, don't be such a child. Carly, my dear, come here, please. There's nothing to be afraid of. I just want some skin cells from your arm to compare them to the Odin sample.
No.
It's all right. How about if I come to you? That wasn't so bad, was it? There now. Let's see what we can see.
how you expect to see anything through that thing?
Why don't you try having an open mind? Surely that can't be too difficult after what you've seen today. Now, look.
That's molecular DNA. How?
Try not to move so much, Mr. Grant. It's difficult enough holding this hand glass steady.
Can I see?
Of course you can. Come here.
What is that?
On the left is a DNA strand of a fully converted Odin. On the right is your DNA, the building blocks that make you, Carly.
I'm that.
This bit determines the color of your eyes. That's how tall you'll be. And of course, the most important part, these strands are your sugar, your spice, and everything nice about you.
Doctor.
Yes. Now, we can also see the changes wrought by the Odin. It affects the entire DNA strand when converted, but only key sequences when not. The process between the two is amazingly rapid.
Wouldn't it be better to have a sample from an uncontaminated human?
Unfortunately, we would have no idea who was infected until we actually examine their DNA. But it doesn't matter anyway. I have the entire human genome memorized.
That's No, I won't say it.
Very good. You're learning.
So you know what makes an Odin?
More precisely, I know the master genetic code. It was the one strand that did not change between metamorphosis.
Then you can help my mum and dad.
I do believe I can. The master used the part of his DNA imprinted with the Rassilon imperative. It is common to all Time Lords, and is likely why he did not want me as part of the culture.
I'm certain that means something, but you'll have to fill me in.
It is possible that I can convince the Odin that I am the master, and thus order them to release everyone.
Do it, Doctor, please. Hurry.
My dear, I said it was possible. I will do my very best, but I don't want you to get your hopes up.
Please.
Besides, I may be only able to control one or two.
Will it be enough?
Hopefully, if I can command one, the psychic connection will cause all to follow suit.
I have to admit there's an awful lot of possibilities and hopefuls in there.
Yes. Most often, that is all we have to rely on.
Doctor, where did the monsters go?
The Odin. I don't hear them outside anymore.
Are they coming to get us?
On the contrary, I believe they are ready for whatever the master has planned next.
We had secured an investor to distribute the Odin worldwide. Dr. Baston was very insistent that we be ready when they are.
Ah, then that must be it. The master is clearing everything away so as to not interfere with the distribution. Where's the supply ship from?
I'll take you there. It's not half an hour from here. We're too late. They're already here.
That is a good thing. At least they're all in one place. It makes them more easy to deal with.
What are they doing?
It seems that they're loading the Odin seeds onto the transports.
But why? Everyone will make the connection between the Odin seeds and these creatures.
Do you see any non-converted humans? There's no one left to tell anyone.
What about us?
You will be easy enough to deal with.
One step ahead of me, Master.
As always, despite your valiant efforts, the Odin are unstoppable. And with my new loyal army, I will not be a Lord of Time, but the master of it.
Once I contact the buyers, no one will touch your Odin.
Do you not think that I have my network already under control? Miss Rucker!
Master?
Miss Rucker was invaluable in securing the necessary buyers quickly.
And you have them all under hypnotic control.
The Odin will have access to the world markets by the end of next week, and then I will have the world.
No, you won't.
And how do you propose to stop me?
I have discovered your connection to the Odin. The Master Genetic Code.
I knew it wouldn't take long for you to find it. It kept you busy enough while I finalized my preparations.
But you forgot that all Time Lords share the Rassilon imperative. Are you so certain that only you control the Odin?
Doctor, you have long outlived your usefulness. Odin, destroy the Doctor!
No! Resist him! Release!
That's not possible! You will obey me!
Fight! Remember your humanity. Remember that you are human. Yes, you can do it. Free yourself. You belong to no one.
You belong to me. I am your master. I am the master of all.
He's the master of nothing. Release! Release!
You're struggling, Doctor. I can see it. The connection between the Odin and myself is stronger, purer. You may be able to command a single Odin, but two...
Don't let the master enslave you. You are not base creatures to be possessed. Fight it, both of you.
Your mind is weakening, Doctor. How much longer can you hold out?
Long enough to see the end of your evil.
Enough prattling. Odin, rid me of this annoyance once and for all.
Yes, Master.
Mum? Dad?
Destroy him!
No!
Carly.
Your parents, they recognize you.
Obey me! Obey!
Don't do this, please!
Insolent insects! If you will not obey my command, then suffer my wrath! All Odin, destroy the child!
No, let her be!
Mom, Dad, please, don't hurt me!
Remember, Doctor, you brought this on her yourself. Let her screams haunt you for the rest of your lives.
Mommy!
What are you doing? Turn back! Do as I order you!
The psychic connection between us, Master, may be weak because we only share a race trait. But the connection between Carly and her parents? That's much stronger. A family bond. There is your master genetic code.
Enough of this nonsense. You want an end to the Odin, Doctor? Then you shall have it. Odin!
No, don't!
Pilo Dicey!
They destroyed themselves.
How could you? They were innocent.
Enjoy your victory, Doctor. Pyrrhic though it may be.
Stop! We can't just let that monster go!
He won't get away with it. His sins will find their punishment in due time.
Tell that to Carly.
I'm desperately sorry, my dear. Are you all right?
They... loved me?
Of course they did, Carly. Of course they did.
Doctor!
Carly, my sweet child, how have you been?
All right, I guess. My aunt is making me move with her to Blackburn.
Oh, really? Well, it's not all that bad. They have a nice museum, and their football team is quite decent.
I guess. How come you haven't come by? I thought I'd see you.
I'm afraid that was my fault. Cleaning things up. Sometimes I lose track of time. But I'm here now.
Will you stay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I only came by for a moment, just to say hello. I didn't want to leave and not see my favourite girl in the whole world first.
You're going away?
Yes, I do wish I could stay. But, well...
What if I come with you?
Oh, no, that's quite impossible. You wouldn't want to travel with me.
Yes, I would.
An old duffer? You'll be bored to tears in the first 5 minutes.
No, I promise. I won't get in the way.
Oh, my dear Carly, I wish... No, it's out of the question. I travel alone. That is the way it must be. But don't worry. We'll see each other again. I'll be sure to stop by now and then to see how you're doing, okay?
You will?
Cross my heart.
Carly, who is at the door?
Shh!
No one, Aunt Rebecca.
Take care of yourself, my dear. What a marvellous child.
And have that typed up and sent out to the faculty by the end of the day, please. I want to make sure it's in their boxes when they come in tomorrow morning. Thank you. I've been wondering when you'd show up.
Has there been any sign of the Doctor?
Nothing in the last 6 months. Not him or his TARDIS. He's been completely fooled.
Of course he has. He may have a brilliant mind, but his weakness is his belief that his version of good must always triumph.
But Master, wasn't this an unjustifiable risk? Practically inviting the very person who could stop you?
The Doctor has made the human race's pet occupation. It would only have been a matter of time before he would have stumbled onto the Odin. Best that he do it on my terms. So I gave him an enemy to fight, myself. An ally by his side, you, and the world to save. And now that he has done so, he has gone off again, secure in the knowledge that I have been defeated and his precious humans safe once again. Now his guard will be down, and we can begin the real work.
And the Odin seeds?
They have long been placed in the food chain, and the DNA properly mixed with humans so that the two are indistinguishable. And next time, the Doctor will find that the Odin will not answer to his influence or the influence of anyone else. So easily fooled. I command the Odin to obey the Doctor, and he thinks it is because of his oh-so-powerful mind. Everything that happened was because I wished it. It was just too easy.
When shall you order the conversion of the human race?
Patience, Mr. Grat, patience. The time is not yet right, but it will be soon, very soon indeed. And then the universe, and all of time, will know my power and call me Master.